Hi there. In this video, I will show you how to create and configure a risk register using the risk table feature of SoftComply Risk Manager Plus app on Jira Cloud. A risk table is a customizable spreadsheet-style risk register built directly inside Jira. It allows your team to create, assess, and update risks in one place while connecting them to mitigation actions, controls, and other Jira work items. By the end of this video, we will have created a risk table template, connected it to a risk assessment model, and assigned it to a Jira space. Okay, let's begin by opening the Risk Manager Plus app and selecting the risk tables. Risk table is a global template, which means that you can configure a table once and reuse it across your organization. You can choose a risk table template from here and customize it, or you can create a risk table from scratch. First, provide a clear, recognizable name for the template. We will call it the Project Risk Management, but you can call it Information Security Risk Register or Product Risk Management Table or whatever you need. Next, create and name your first table sheet. This risk table can provide several sheets, just like in Excel you have different tabs. For example, one sheet might contain project risks, another contains assumptions, issues, and dependencies. You can also use separate sheets for hazard analysis in one sheet and FMEA in another sheet, all within the same Jira space. Each sheet can have its own structure and can be connected to a different risk assessment model, meaning that you can assess different types of risks within the same Jira space. Now, let's say that this is project risks, and we can also have process risks, for example, in the next sheet. We are selecting the risk model here that we want to use in this particular risk register sheet. The risk model determines how risks are assessed, including the risk characteristics, assessment, iteration, and scoring criteria with the risk classes that you already set up in the risk assessment model setup view. We're going to take the simple project risks, the risk model that we already created, and now we are prompted whether you want Risk Manager Plus app to create the risk assessment columns automatically in this risk table. Selecting yes is usually the quickest option because it adds all the fields already set up in your selected risk assessment model. So we're going to select yes here, and now we have all the risk model fields already populated, meaning that the risk assessment columns have now appeared in the table configuration. The initial severity, probability, residual severity and probability characteristics, but also the initial risk class and residual risk class with RPNs. We can rearrange these columns by dragging them into the order that works best for our team. For example, if I have initial severity probability, I would first want to have initial risk class calculation together with the initial risk score here before the residual calculations. I also want the RPN to be before risk class, and the risk progress I want to be at the very front because that would give me a very quick overview of the assessment status that I'm at. It usually helps to place identifying information such as the risk title and owner or status first. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. You can also add existing Jira fields to the table. For example, you may want to add assignee because every risk should have an owner. So the field is assignee and the column title, I want to say this is risk owner instead of assignee. So I can put it here and I want to drag it just after the summary field of the risk. I can also add due dates or any other labels that we want, risk review date, and I will add it just after the owner. Issue link fields are also really important because they allow your risk to be connected to controls, mitigation actions, tests, or other Jira work items. Because these are live Jira links, your team can monitor the progress of related work without maintaining information in a separate spreadsheet. So let's say that we want to have mitigation action. A Jira issue link that says is mitigated by, and this is our mitigation actions or controls. And we want to put it just after the initial risk class because that's when the mitigation actions are provided. And now I want to make sure that this mitigation action has been verified, that the mitigation is working before I assess the risk again. So I put it here next to the mitigation actions. If you need a Jira custom field that does not yet exist, ask your Jira administrator to create it and make it available to the relevant work item types and screens. You can then include that field in your risk table as well. Now, before we continue, review the table and confirm that it contains all the information that your team needs. Keep the structure focused, include fields that support the risk assessment, ownership, treatment, and reporting, but avoid adding any unnecessary columns because that makes the table difficult to use in the end. When you're happy with a risk table template that you created, it needs to be assigned to a Jira space previously called project. The risk table that we just created, project risk management, with a project risk sheet, just one sheet for now, and we assign it to a project. And I just created a new project, which is called My Project Risk Management. I'm going to assign this table to that particular project or Jira space. Now I'm going to go to that Jira space, My Project Risk Management, and I'm going to the space settings. I'm going to go and find the risk management settings here and make sure that risk management is enabled in this particular project. I can see that it is enabled here, and I can check if the risk models and risk tables are assigned. I see that my model is not assigned. I'm going to choose the same risk assessment model that we created, simple project risk. I'm going to assign it to this particular Jira space. If you want, you can also select the work item type that will be treated as risks. Not all work item types need to be treated as risks. If you have a lot of work in one Jira space, you may want to create a new risk work item type, or you can take one from here. Let's say that we only want tasks to appear as risks, meaning that in the risk table view, there will be only tasks. There will not be epics, there will not be bugs, only tasks will appear there. This is the risk model that we created and we assigned to this project, and the work item type is task. You can also change it here afterwards. In the risk table view, we can see that we have assigned the risk table to this project, and we already also see the names of the columns here that we have created. Although only one risk table can be assigned to a Jira space, the good thing is that a table can contain multiple sheets with multiple assigned risk models. Therefore, you can manage different types of risks all within that same Jira space. Now, let's go back to our Jira space, My Project Risk Management. And what we can see here is that our risk management is hidden in here. We can pull and drag it to the top menu bar so that it's closer at hand, and we can go to the risk table view here. Users can now start creating new risks and enter the relevant details directly into the table. I'm going to create a new risk. I'm going to call this risk budget, and it appears here. It requires an owner. I'm going to assign this to myself. The risk review date is in a couple of weeks, and I can now start assessing the risk. Each risk here is stored as a Jira work item, so it can also be opened and managed through the standard Jira work item view. You open the Jira work item view, and you can also select the risk values panel here that allows you to already assess the risks here if you want. Going back to the table, we can already see that the app automatically calculates the risk class based on the risk assessment model that we already set up. Once the required characteristics have been selected, you can then link the risk to relevant controls and mitigation actions. These would be activities in other projects, and as your team completes those actions, their progress remains visible throughout the linked work items. We can bring any kind of mitigation action from Jira spaces that we have access to and link them here as controls. We can also have the verification actions to make sure that the mitigation action has been tested. Once you have mitigated and tested that the mitigation is actually working, you can reassess the risk using the next assessment iteration. This allows the team to compare the initial risk with the current residual risk and determine whether any further treatment is required. Your risk table is now ready to support collaborative risk management in Jira. Your team can work in a familiar spreadsheet-style view while benefiting from Jira ownership, workflows, traceability, and real-time updates. You can also use different table settings here. You can pin columns so that when you have a lot of different columns, you can easily move left and right without losing track of your risk summary. So until risk summary, we have pinned these fields so that you can move up and down without losing track of where you are. You can also show less text so that it will shrink the different rows, or you can hide columns that are not necessary. For example, if you want to work only with residual risk assessment, you can do that. You can also use different filters. everything that you have in the table can be filtered out. You can also do risk sorting in the table. You can create your own quick filters and apply these in the table as you wish. There's a lot of functionality around the risk table feature in the Risk Manager Plus app. If you have any questions of how to set up the tables, do not hesitate to contact us. We'd be happy to show how you can pull your current spreadsheets into Jira to work with the risk table in the Risk Manager Plus app. In the next video, we'll look into object registers and learn how to create and use centrally managed collections of assets, controls, and other risk-related objects. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, just contact us. Thanks, and bye-bye.